Are you searching for a top-tier audio experience, but are confused by the endless options out there? Well, today is your lucky day because we'll be diving into the Beats Studio Buds Plus, which is not only just an upgrade, but a revolution for the earbuds that are offered at this price point. With Apple at the helm of the Beats brand, these have inherited some of the genius from its older sibling, the AirPod Pros. From their stunning design to performance and price, we're breaking down all the pros and cons. Plus, stick around as we unveil why the microphones on these might just blow you away. So the question is, are the Beats Studio Buds Plus a better bang for your buck against the competitors? Well, let's find out. Now, of course, I got the clear ones because honestly, they just look really dope. But on the back of the box is a pull tab, which I don't have because I'm hella impatient when it comes to tech and I just want to bust open the box, so I didn't get that part on video. Inside the box, you get some paperwork that no one ever really reads or even cares about, so you can just go ahead and throw these off to the side. Now, these charge via USB-C, and inside of the box is this little tiny baby cable that honestly no one can ever use because of how short it is, so I don't even know why they included it. They also have extra ear tips with an extra small size, just like the most recent version of the AirPod Pros. And on the other side are the headphones. Now, pulling out the case, this feels really sleek and smooth, and I love the see-through design where you can see everything and all the components. That's my inner nerd coming out. But on the inside are the actual earbuds. Now, actually holding these and looking at them, they look really dope. You can see all of the inner compartments and all of the design choices that they decided to do with the whole see-through aspect. But also, I was looking at it and my inner child is coming out. If you look at it, it kind of looks like a man with a gas mask. I'll insert that right there. Now, the charging case is a tad bit taller and longer than the AirPods Pro case, but they still fit in your pocket just the same. The pairing process is super easy. All you have to do is open the headphones and they should just pop up on your Samsung or Apple device in the same exact way. And if you have any issues, all you have to do is just go ahead and open the lid and press that little black button until you see the light flashing on the bottom. Once they are connected to your device, they work just like any other headphones, any other headset. There are buttons on each earbud and they work the same on each side. You press and hold them to toggle between the noise cancellation and the transparency modes. You press 1 to play, pause, or answer your phone calls, double press to skip to the next track, and triple press to go back to the previous track. Now, you might be wondering, how do you activate your voice assistant? At first I thought you just had to say, hey, you know who, and ask her to change the volume or just do it manually. But what I found out is that you can actually go into the settings and change this. So let me just show you how to do that really quick. So to reassign these buttons, all you have to do is go into the settings and click the Beats Studio Buds. In there is where you can change the name as well as all of these settings. Under the press and hold tab is where you can choose which earbud controls what function. You can make the right earbud control the noise cancellation while the other one controls Siri, or vice versa, but you can also change it to where you can toggle your volume control, where you can press and hold on the right one to turn your volume up, or press the left one and hold it and turn your volume down. That's what I'm currently using because I feel like I would use that feature more than using Siri. Now, if you're on an Android device, all you'll have to do to access these settings is just download the Beats app. Now, the question is, how do these perform? Well, they sound really good actually. I haven't owned a pair of Beats since the original Solos came out back in 2009. Now, Apple's audio engineers really know what they're doing. These deliver a really punchy bass in this little tiny package, but they also have some decent clarity, which is better than previous models. Now, if you really want to know about some headphones with some really good clarity, go ahead and watch my video right here of the Bose Quiet Comfort 45 headset. They are amazing. But back to this video. Now, the battery life on these are insane actually. They last for about 9 hours with ANC off and 7 hours with ANC on, with an additional 27 hours using the charging case. Now, speaking of ANC, these are pretty good. They're nowhere near the AirPods Pros. I can't go outside and mow my lawn and not hear anything, but in any normal circumstance, like you're at a Starbucks or your public transportation, these do really well blocking out that background noise. Now, these are surprisingly comfortable. At first, I was kind of skeptical because of the footprint. I thought these would stick out a little bit too far from my ears, but as you can see, they're pretty flush and you can't really see them head on. Now, these also come with a multi-point Bluetooth connection, which basically means if you have them connected to multiple Apple devices or Samsung devices, they will automatically switch without you having to go and fiddle with settings. Now, let's go ahead and get into the mic test for these. So here's an audio test of the Beats Studio Buds Plus. I don't know if the hat on my ears is causing any difference. I don't know. I'll listen back to it later. But when I did an in-studio audio test, these actually sounded pretty good. But of course, I didn't have any background noise. I'm outside at the park. They have some kids playing in the background at the playground. I'm kind of walking on leaves and I'm close to a main road. So how does this sound? Let me know down in the description and I'll see you back in the office. Now that I've tested these earbuds for about a month extensively, here are my thoughts on them. So on the positive side, they have great microphones. I haven't really been able to test anything in this same price range that has as good of a quality of microphones that these have. I also love the see-through design, of course, because, just going old school, you can just see straight through the case, and I just think that's really eye-catching and appealing. The up to 36 hours of battery life is game changer, honestly. You can use these for probably a week without having to actually even charge the case itself. I love the multi-point connection because I have many Apple devices and these just connect seamlessly and will switch between all of them without any issue. I also like that they have an adaptive ANC mode as well as the transparency mode because it's actually really good. I can actually hear pretty nicely through them. They are IPX4 resistant, which basically means that they are splash proof and sweat proof. And then lastly, the best thing that I like about them is the price. Honestly, at this price point, I haven't really been able to find anything else that delivered the same qualities. However, there are some downsides to this product, and one of the downsides for me is the case. Even though I like the design of them, they are a little bit flimsy. They feel like they could break if you accidentally overextend them or something like that, and I really don't like that portion about them. But one thing I can say is that they are made out of recycled materials, so that may be the case. I just wish that they would have been a little bit thicker. Another thing that I'm not too keen about is having to choose what features the buttons do. I wish that I was able to actually use the volume buttons as well as toggle my ANC modes and things like that. Now, the last thing that really bothers me, and maybe some of you have the same issue, is the silicone ear tips. Can we please get the foam tips back? I just cannot stand the silicone tips. They always slide out and I'm always constantly readjusting. But one thing I did do, I did buy an accessory on Amazon, which I'll link down in the description. There are some foam ear tips that you put in there and they don't move. I never have to adjust them or anything like that. So that link will be down in the description. They're only about $12 and game changer, honestly. So the $1 million question, should you buy the Beats Studio Buds Plus? In my opinion, yeah, you definitely should, especially if you can find them on sale. I've seen them go around $150, which is a steal, honestly, in comparison to all of the other earbuds at its price point. Now, with the $179 original price tag, that's still not cheap, but if you consider and are comparing them to the AirPod Pros and other earbuds that are in that price range, they deliver almost all of the same features, but offer them at about $80 less. But that's my review of the Beats Studio Buds Plus. If you could kindly hit that like button and subscribe, I'll be able to bring you more unbiased product reviews. My goal here with this channel is to provide you with the information you need in order to make a sound purchase decision. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to bring you better product reviews and content. Now that's all for me. I'll see you in the next one.